So, what's good, YouTube? Welcome to the channel, your girl Natasha Nisha. So, on today, it's been a crazy day for me. I've done tons of research on AI, and in today's one, I'll be unpacking the AI technology takeover. So if you want to know a little bit of like where we at currently, you know, in relation to AI and some of the concerns of AI, please stay with me till the end. I'll be unpacking some of that on this one. So as I said, AI has, taken over and run ahead of us. And we haven't really had sufficient societal discourse, discussions on what are the implications of AI, whether negative or positive. We haven't had sufficient. So, we don't know, and this is because it is a new technology. We really don't know. A lot of it will come from hindsight, is what I feel. Either ways, we at this place currently where we at now, whereby, um, like AI, like ahead of us almost, and this is because this is seen as innovation, as the next step in mankind development and evolution. So there's tons of players, in this AI race, in this AI battle to lead, because that will mean world domination as well. Elon Musk recently went on to say that he can agree that they have exhausted AI training data. So that will mean that, the AI chatbot has been thoroughly trained. There's not much more real life, real world data that they can train these robots on, basically, So there's that. And then there's also tons of fears, like there are some people fearing that AI can replace humanity, and this even in relation to the jobs. And then many a times this was countered with the fact that no, it's not the AI who will replace your job. It's humans that know how to work with AI. They know how to talk and prompt AI who will be taking your jobs, basically, who will get the jobs. And also to add to that, like this year, just recently, Elon, not Elon Musk, Meta went on to say that this year, 2025, they will be replacing mid-level engineers with AI. So contradiction there. But either ways, it had me thinking like mid-level engineers, and these are fairly skilled workers, I would like to believe. So where do the unskilled masses stand? They don't even feature in this equation as some of the thoughts that came to mind. But either way, that doesn't have to be such a bad thing, because there is this innovation, and we don't know how it could play out. It could play out to the negative, it could play out to the positive as well. But either ways, this was gonna force humanity to change the way we work, the way our lifestyles, our way of life, and even society, that we'll have to figure out new ways. So there's that also. And then some other fears also is that, with the AI also, is that like the the privacy of our data. But either ways, there is that, but then also just the fact also that this AI is much smarter, than man, or some of the concerns, and then they can get a lot more sinister, which I will be unpacking. Also, I just want to touch on the fact also that, it has been said that AI, artificial intelligence, the humanoid robots, are now known to be sentient. So what is sentience? Sentience is basically the ability to like be self-aware, so they're able to, like having the ability to feel and think deeper than machines, like a little bit more on that human level, is sentient. And then also, I'm going to unpack a little bit more about that when I come to scriptural relationships. So there is some concerns, but either ways, there's also tons of benefits of AI, that we can all agree. It's going to help us very much with some of the menial work that maybe we don't like as much to do as humans. Elon Musk recently debuted his Tesla bot there, where the bot was walking with him, interacting with people, speaking. Later the bot even went on to serve drinks. So these humanoid robots have tons of capabilities, and that could benefit us. That could benefit us. And like in the office, in relation to the data, collecting the data, processing in your office, in the home as well, with the menial chores and tasks that maybe we don't like, the chatbots can step in there. But also, it's like revolutionize, like, the whole way of life. This tech and this artificial intelligence is the future, and the future is now. And many of us are not aware of it, when it's unfolding right before our eyes. It's revolutionized all industries, like the education. In Japan already, they're doing trials of, an AI bot in the classroom. Elon Musk has been known to say, it's gonna change the education industry. It will be like each child will be taught by Einstein. The medical healthcare industry also is revolutionized. There's tons of research there in the back, and there's currently trials going on in several countries of the cancer vaccine cure, So there's tons also of other medical advances that are possible now because of AI. And even at Neuralink there, Elon Musk hopes to cure disease with his brain chip implants. Recently, a third person was, you know, put was put in with the brain chip implant, was implanted with the brain chip implant from Neuralink, and he has plans for 30 more people this year alone, 2025. So there's tons of development, going on in the space. And we know that even with Tesla cars, there's autonomous cars that are able now to drive themselves. That is also technology, installed. So AI is going to change our work lives, in relation to the manufacturing process of how we knew it in the past. There we have these humanoid bots working already now in several factories, and then they are able to do your data processing, your predictive model capabilities they have. In the warehouse, they're excellent with your sorting, your handling, your packaging, and they have reached human speed, and even advanced. They'll even have a 20% edge. They even improved on the human speed that we know, in the factories, and they've improved and they have a 20% edge on what humans, would work in the factories. There's also been in China a company that launched um, a police force whereby they have a police robot model that recently the video there went viral, whereby this model, this robot was patrolling the streets there in China, and it has tons of capabilities there. It was squatting, jumping, doing push-ups. It's able to retrieve items, or just some of the capabilities. And also in China again, there are dark factories, whereby machines are operating entirely without humans there or lights. So that's what's called dark factories. So there's no light. Machines are operating there, and these are walker humanoid robots, who are officially working in factories today. So this technology is really run ahead, and doing things, and there's implications, but there's also tons of benefits, and so those are some things to know. I did speak about the medical industry with the cancer vaccine cures that are now possible because of AI, and also I must mention some other fears and concerns, especially with the fact that it is said that the robots are sentient. So I explained sentient, but then it's also said to be like, having a spirit behind it. And this is also said to be, this AI said to be fallen angel technology. So it's said to be inspired by the beast in the last days, and we see that. And it was also said that, like as now this AI has been unleashed, the cat's out the bag, and this is definitely going to lead us to the end of the world, the end of humanity, it's something to know. And yeah, and I just like to add also, that fair enough, there's tons of spiritual implications, biblical in relation to the Bible, which I'm going to touch on. But then also, I like to believe that it's the bad humans behind AI who are a threat to the masses. Not so much the AI, just like the same with the guns. It's the bad human being, the bad man with the gun that is a threat and a harm to the rest of us humanity. It's some of what I like to believe in relation to the AI, and it's man has created this technology, so we cannot even blame these humans. But also something I must mention is that the fact that, did you know that they're looking at AI not as a new solution or a new use case? AI is actually seen as something that is now like created to do what man already does. So it's just filling in. It's almost seen to be as human in a way, It's just filling in. It's not a different, separate use case or solution to us as humans. It's just created to do the very thing that we do, just to fill in. So these are like almost the new humans, and there's even talk of them having rights, like what there's talk of what will be the taxes and even their payment kind of, because they will be working, the new workforce,